CarolinaPrepper.com. If you're looking for quality food storage for hiking, fishing, hunting, basic survival needs, or just for everyday use, check out our food storage line at CarolinaPrepper.com. We also carry other fine quality products, such as our can-can concealment holsters for men and women. Keeping your firearm under cover and within reach puts confidence in your hands in any situation. Our products are 100% American-made. Check us out today at CarolinaPrepper.com.
And now, it's time to Stand for Truth with the host of Stand for Truth Radio, Susan Knowles.
Joining everybody else now, hello everybody on YouTube and Facebook and Periscope, of course. Hey, Smart Kitty, how are you? Everybody, hey, Danielle, Robert, Maurice, Marlene, Shauna, Jerry, Catherine, Lori, how are you? Mama Lou, good to see you. Everybody's coming in at once. So cool. How is everybody doing this morning? Hey, Robin, good morning on YouTube. Good to see you. To see everybody. Robert, thank you, everybody, for inviting your followers. Savvy Susan, terrific Tuesday. Pouring Cafe Fe, Shauna. Okay, very good. Welcome, everybody, on Facebook Live. Tammy, how are you? Sounds like Romper Room, I know. All I need is the little mirror. Didn't you love that, how the mirror changed? How did they do that? Oh, my gosh. Hey, Joe. It's so great that you guys, that you come every day and that we can recognize your name. That's really good. You know, we have a group here that everybody enjoys talking to and coming back and talking to and discussing the news. So, really good stuff. If you would, please invite and retweet so people will come in and we can get started. Hey, Dawn, good to see you. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get started. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It sure is, Tammy. Patriot people. That's right, Jerry. We sure are. Good morning, Mrs. Second Amendment. How are you? Good to see everybody. Okay, so breaking news. We'll start there first. Unless you're in Chicago. That's right. And if you're in Chicago, God help you. And I mean that. Hey, Josette, good to see you. So, China this morning, a 6.5 magnitude earthquake hit central China. So that's huge, huge deal. I don't know yet if there are any injuries or anything else. I'm just getting that notification. Hey, Carmen, good to see you. Yeah, that's pretty huge. That's pretty huge. And especially in China where, you know, maybe they don't have things built as well. You know, China shake, shake. Hey, Huey. Things built as well as in America. I've been in shakes with, I don't know the population in that area. It's probably, I would think, pretty big because it's central China, but I don't know. I know for sure. Been in earthquakes in California, and I'm telling you, not a good thing. Blessed morning to everyone, Josette said. I tweeted the earthquake via Quake feed. Oh, nice. 3 dead, 2 wounded on popular resort Cabo Beach in Mexico, Jerry said. Rather have a hurricane? Oh. See, the thing about earthquakes, typically they're over pretty quickly. Hey, Diane, good to see you. And, you know, sometimes at 30 seconds, it seems like a long time, but it's better just to rattle, get it over with, and move on. Yeah, I know hurricanes, they come through. I mean, so much destruction in the wake of a hurricane. I would not choose a hurricane. Bet you can run from the hurricane. Yeah, it's pretty scary. Earthquakes are no fun. I mean, I think hurricanes would be worse, but you know, that's just me. Let's see. Hey, Dawn. Oh, you're from Canada. Great. We have a lot of people from Canada, Dawn, over sometimes on YouTube. 2 people that we know, and then a person who's over there from Trinidad. I went through Andrew. It was scary, and I couldn't get the rest of it. I remember when I lived in Monterey, California, feeling the earth move quite often, Robin said. Yes, Central California. Never been in an earthquake, hurricanes at least. You get time to prepare. Hello to everybody. Back to you, Robin. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, I guess you get time to prepare, but my gosh. Ooh. Hey, Donna, good to see you. Lasted for at least 4 hours, wind shaking, things flying, Jerry said, the hurricane that she was in. No, thank you. That's 4 hours too long. So, President Trump tweeted out this morning saying that we must be tough and decisive about North Korea and the dangers that they pose. So, North Korea is really starting to heat up. They were saying that U.S. spy agencies detected that North Korea loaded 2 anti-ship cruise missiles on a patrol boat on North Korea's east coast over the weekend, and that's the first time this has happened since 2014. So I'm not sure what that means in terms of what the United States is going to do, whether they feel now that the threat is really amped up and we need to do something about it. I don't know, but we certainly seem to be talking about it every single day. So what's your feeling about North Korea and if the United States is going to make a move? Anybody? Josette said they have a few shakers in Trinidad. Ugh. It's like a kid playing a video game. That's scary. Sure. Shauna said, let's see. It developed into, talking about the hurricane. Yeah, I mean, I think that North Korea, we have McMaster, who is continuing to talk about North Korea. We have Tillerson, who's getting tough on North Korea. So, I mean, it's not boding well. It's not looking good. Take them out before they can strike it all on anyone. Mama Lou said, I know. I mean, I think it's something that we're going to have to do. And what does that mean? Hey, Brian, I don't know what that means because of who are you going to put in? What's the regime change going to be? And here we are doing that again. Hey, Lisa. Because if you take the dictator out, who is going to take his place? And is it going to be the same or worse? Are we going to involve ourselves in North Korea? We can't look weak to North Korea, Robin said. Why don't they mosquito drone him? Hey, Lori, how are you? Yeah, but again, the problem is, who are you going to put in his place? God said Korea will be reunited. So South Korea and North Korea, you're saying, Danielle, they would be reunited. Kim Jong-un lets a missile fly. We should shoot it out of the sky, Shauna said. Absolutely. Hey, Mark. Just a horrible situation through and through. No good answer, Sam said. Pretty much, Sam. I mean, I guess you could say, if South Korea were willing, why not just open it up and make one big country, make it Korea, and have everybody join together? I don't know how that's going to work. I can't see that, you doing that quickly and it being a good result. Morning Joe says Trump retweet on Fox report leaked classified info regarding our missile capability. So the Morning Joe said that, Jerry. And not that they've ever done anything wrong, right? Is that what are they saying that too? They never make mistakes. They never, yeah. MSNBC is fake news, Boomer said. Yeah. Hello, Asher. Good morning. Tell Doug I said hello. Morning Joe is buffoon. Earthquake. Yes. We just talked about that, Nancy. Yes, it is true. Earthquake 6.5 in central China. They do leak on purpose, Jerry. And they're continuing to leak. And as we talked about yesterday, Maxine Waters is encouraging all the leakers to continue to leak. Hey, Josette, you have 2 different profiles. How's that? You just came on twice with 2 different profiles. That's unusual. How is that? She is garbage. Fox just suspended Eric Bolling. Yeah, they did that the other day, Danielle. Until they can determine whether or not he did what the accusers are claiming that he did. Eric Bolling is absolutely denying the charges. Good gray mad Maxine of Thunder Trump. How do you see the second special prosecutor? Are you talking about, are we going to get one? I'm sorry, but Morning Joe says horrible things about Trump every day, and I'm sick of it. I know. And that's why I don't watch the Morning Joe. Isn't that treason, the leaks and encouraging them? Yeah, and it's also encouraging somebody to commit a felony. Hey, Karen, how are you? It's very clear that that's a felony. So, but does she care? No. They talked to her yesterday. I mean, I know you care about Maxine, so let me tell you about Maxine. They talked to her yesterday on media, and she's basically, they were asking her, does the black community need to make its own political party? And she said, not exactly yet, but the black community needs to continue to, stand up, speak out, attend things and all that. But it left open the fact that she's kind of saying that maybe in the future they should have their own political party. Hello, Bill. Good to see you. What did they say about Eric Bolling? Well, they're saying, Donna, that Eric Bolling texted his genitalia to different women. ACLJ received FOIA Comey docs. He wrote 4 of 7. Yes, 7 memos were classified. Yep. The Comey sent. Waters is totally nuts, Danielle said. His junk. There you go. Thanks, Lori. Lori, thanks for putting it that way for me. Eric doesn't seem like someone who would do that. And Smart Kitty, I don't know if he, how long ago this was. It seems like it was a long time ago. And, if he did it at all. I'm not saying it was a good thing, but he probably wasn't the Eric Bolling he is today. No, I don't care about Maxine. LOL, I would only care if she was going to resign. Well, then you're not going to be caring for a long time there, Robin, because she's not going to go anywhere. That woman is intending to stay and run for president if she has to. I also hear that Eric Holder is getting ready to try to run in 2020, so you can have Harris and Boulder. That should be a good combination. Could the United States clear North Korea out and just ship all liberals and snowflakes there? Social justice warriors. Yeah, that'd be great. She would never win. You know what? Liquid Snake, don't count on that too much. Don't put all your eggs in that basket. Isn't Eric Holder a criminal? Oh, well, we haven't proven that yet. It's a ploy to remove conservative voices out of Fox. Murdoch's sons. Yep, I bet purging Fox. Hello, Phyllis. Good to see you. Yeah, as you know, they're continuing to go after Sean Hannity. Now it's Eric Bolling, so it's revving up again. Omar is ahead. I hope it stays that way. Yeah, we'll see. He's going to need all the help he can get. The thing with Harris, when you have donors with that much money behind you and they're grooming you for the position, don't discount her. Hey, Hugh. We have what we do and say people could use our PSAT against you. So just said, how come you have 2 accounts? Who Maxine make a run for president? No, it's not a joke, Greg. She said if millennials wanted her to, she would be more than happy to run for president. And she meant that. So I'm hoping she runs so we can all get out there and make sure that she's the nominee. Fox News is no longer number 1. Who is Danielle? The left is going after our free speech, big time. And, that's a point that Asher makes about going after our free speech. And one of the things that, first thing Monday, TikTok. I don't know, Shauna. What did Sean Hannity mean by his tweet, first thing Monday morning, TikTok? It could be that he has some information that's coming out, and it's only a matter of time. And while all these people are going after him, he's going to be vindicated. I mean, that's a possibility. Something is up. MSNBC is number 1, Danielle said. He hired 4 lawyers. He meaning Hannity or Bolling. Could be breaking news. He had tongues wagging. Yep, he likes to do that. Campaign slogan for Maxine, I'm nuttier than a squirrel turd, Lori said. Oh, my God. Hannity. Maybe Josette is trying to boost your views. Could be. Or are there 2 Josettes? Oh, Hannity hired 4. Wow. Well, good for him. Good for him because he needs it. No, your mom's down in the basement looking for you. There you go. So, oh, your tablet keys are sticking. Okay, so I'll use your phone. Okay, gotcha. Hannity hired a team. Yes, they're making the frogs. What? Did you like that blocked on it? The biggest and baddest lawyers in the USA. All is lost if she can run for president. Well, hey. Today feels more hopeful than the left is exposed, but the left is exposed big time, Nancy said. Yeah, they're getting exposed more and more each day, and they're getting more and more desperate. 1HGDDD is the first day on Periscope. Yeah, we should all make up signs. I'm with Maxine. Millennials want you. Please run for president. so, so that would be great. What about Zuckerberg wanting to run? Oh, of course, Marlene. Well, are you surprised? I hope Bowling hires lawyers. Pat Robertson was talking about him yesterday. Maxine should run, then Trump can call her out. Oh, Robert, it would be so great. Maxine for president all day long. The debates would be amazing. Reclaiming my time, reclaiming my time. That's all you would hear during the debates. When the Dems get desperate, that's when we need to keep a closer eye on them. Absolutely, Robin. Zuck won't run because everyone will think Facebook is biased. Yeah, not that they don't already know that, but yes. And lying, yes. But one of the things I wanted to say, I've noticed this lately, and I think this is really important. You know, if you go and look for GIFs or memes on social media, I've noticed a pattern. You're going to find very left-leaning GIFs or memes. They're going to be mostly about celebrities. They're not going to be about, let's say, Donald Trump or other people. They do have Donald Trump on the memes, but most of them are making him look foolish, you know, and really just idiotic-looking GIFs. You can only find one or two that are positive in nature, and everything else is on the left. Visuals are extremely powerful, and we on the right, that's another thing that we on the right are not up with. We are not getting out that positive message as much as we should, and we need to be able to find memes and spread them that are very much positive images. So imaging is everything, and the left again has us beat on that. Why are we always being bullies? What do we honestly gain from sanctions on North Korea? Oh, well, let's see. Bullying, what did North Korea? So you're saying that North Korea's missile tests and threatening to send missiles to the United States and hit us is not bullying? Is that what I'm hearing? Because I'm not understanding what you're saying. Yeah, you do? That's good. Hugh, where's Gary? So they're not threatening us. Because, I mean, they're threatening us. And what are we supposed to do? Stand here and let them hit us with nukes? Planet being safe from nukes? Yeah. They're threatening to nuke us. I know. So, like, no big deal. I mean, we're being a bully when we say we're going to retaliate and sanction them. North Korea threatens nuke Chicago, New York, or Miami. We will act after North Korea shoots one off. Probably Robert. We'll probably wait. People's eyes are beginning to open against the left, just that said. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty amazing that we're being threatened. You know, I just read to you about the missiles being put on the anti-ship missiles, right? And so now we're supposed to be supposedly the ones who are bullying and the people who are sanctioning them. I don't get it. Hey, Cully, good morning. Navy can kill the missiles. Hopefully, Robert. Yeah, we've done some testing on that, and it appears that we can. Best to wait. American people are guinea pigs. Yeah, no. We don't want to be guinea pigs. Fukushima radiation leaking after 6 years is worrisome too. No one is addressing that. Yeah, Jerry, and it's coming to California for the most part. So yeah, people don't like to sit around and wait. And for those people who are in Canada, listen up, Hugh. Let's see. There's an average of 150 illegal aliens every day that are crossing over into Quebec. Canada is putting up portable toilets, tents, and chairs for the people coming in. Most of the people coming in are from Haiti because their protected status in the United States is going to end in January. So you're getting more people from the United States. They don't have the resources to reach nuke status, plus all the technology to shoot them. Well, you don't know that because there are experts who are saying that they do have the capability to strike somewhere in the United States and do damage. There's a controversy on whether they do or don't. And if they have Iran helping them, don't forget that Iran has a lot of money that former President Obama gave them so they can build things like that. Haiti unskilled for the most part. Yep, And Jerry, those people are here right now, and we're probably taking care of them here right now. Hopefully we'll end like a Roadrunner Wile E. Coyote cartoon in North Korea. Yeah, it would it would be nice. I'm not willing to chance it either, Mama Lou. I'm not willing to sit here and wait and think, okay, can it get here or not? I mean, we're talking about nuclear weapons. Airplanes load of money, Wayne said. Poor South Korea, though, I know. And those people in North Korea right now, probably the only thing that they're being told is the United States is going to attack them. So they're thinking that all of this is being legitimately done by him. It looks as though the countries are aligning themselves with the U.S. against North Korea, Josette said. Yes, Trudeau is a girly man. See Bombard's body language. Very interesting stuff, Robert said. Okay, so here's some good news when people say, what has President Trump done? Here's another statistic you can give them. Trump has taken 1.1 million Americans off of welfare in the form of food stamps. So that SNAP program, 1.1 million Americans are now not on the SNAP program. Don't see any way for no loss of life with North Korea. Correct. Yay, yes. Bombard's Body Languages channel on YouTube. Okay, Robert, thanks. Clean up the rolls. North Korea says it will not be negotiating over nukes and ballistic missiles to Tillerson. Yeah, Tillerson's been saying you need to stop, your tests and all that, and they're saying like, nope, don't think so. Even if we shoot it down over the USA, it could cause an EMP effect and grid outage, Asher said. Amazing, needed to be done, lots of fraud, Mrs. Second Amendment said. Yeah, a lot of fraud in the SNAP program, and who knows how many of those people, the 1.1 million, were people who were committing fraud and getting those when they weren't entitled to have them. How many non-Americans are on it? I don't know. Let's see. In L.A., I would think it's a lot. Nancy. So I also wrote an article today at SusanKnowles.com on Rahm Emanuel, who is basically telling Sessions, up yours, maybe that's a good way to put it. He's not going to stop the sanctuary cities, and he's being very careful, though, in not to call himself a sanctuary city. Thank you, Shauna. Hey, Bill, good morning. Being very careful to say we're a welcoming city. So here he is talking about we want to welcome people in, and we don't want to have people feel unsafe. I don't remember the last time that welcoming somebody to your city required you to violate federal law. Chicago is the new Los Angeles. Yes, I mean, it's amazing because Rahm Emanuel is trying to make it look like, oh, you're going to withhold the federal funds, and that's going to take away equipment and everything that we need for our police officers. So in effect, what you're trying to do is hurt our police officers. No, you're doing that, Rahm. You're doing that by not obeying the laws and having that money taken away. So if Trump successfully took those many people off SNAP program, does Trump has a plan for them? Perhaps they didn't need to be on the SNAP program in the first place. Perhaps now, because there are jobs, they got jobs. Bluegrass USA, thank you for joining us. It doesn't mean when you take somebody off of a welfare program that you immediately need to put them on something else. You need to give them a better way of life. A better way of life would mean a good paying job, or at least a job that has great, decent wages. The White House has its door open to a lot of pastors. I hope you get invited. I hope so too, Josette, but I don't think I'll get invited there. It would be nice. And everyone, keep fighting the good fight for our liberty. Thank you, Bluegrass. We certainly will. Absolutely. Give them equipment, not money, just a thought. Yep. But Cully, if you do that in Rahmstown, he's going to say the equipment you gave us is not the equipment we need, right? So I don't think you can win with them. And you know that when they get that money, it's not going to be used for the police officers. It'll be used for something else. But it's amazing how he talks about protecting people. I mean, providing them with jobs and better programs to enhance their growth. Well, he's already done that. prep. He's already given, their new jobs that have been created, 209,000 in July, which is up more than 183 that they expected. Come on. Unemployment's the lowest at 4.3. He's done all that. I know. What is it about the illegals that get so much attention and protection? The reason is those people are the ones that vote illegally. They also, the city or the state bringing them in gets money for them, gets federal dollars. So, I mean, it's a win-win situation for those people bringing them in. Center for Immigration Studies has all the statistics on who's on welfare in what states, Asher said. He doesn't care about Chicago. He cares about power. He's done nothing to help stop people from killing each other over there, Robin said. Yeah, and you wonder if he is really trying to stop the killing in Chicago. Well, Prep, I'm sure that you have the exact stats. So why don't you share them with us and where you got your stats from? Because I'm going from what I read in the news. So if you got secret access to stats, let us know. Rahm should be gone in the next election. That would be nice. Hey Nicole, how are you? Yes, we're definitely waiting. Follows Obama's orders. Yes, just cut funding to illegals. It would be nice, Mike. I'm great, Nicole. They should have ICE agents as poll watchers. Oh, Cully, great idea. Except in California, it would mean nothing because they don't ask for any identification. Hey, Don, good to see you. Hey, Kat, thanks for sharing. Thanks, everybody, for sharing. If you could go ahead and retweet this again, that would be great. Robert, good to see you. How are you? There will be a lot of opposition against him. Yeah, I hope Rahm, I don't know why Chicago reelected the guy, but I hope he's out the next time. What point did we allow Rahm to go against the law? Let's see, 8 years ago when he left as the chief, what was he, the chief of staff for Obama, and then went over and became the mayor of Chicago. They're just buying time, trying to sway the general public's opinion until October, which is when they get their grant renewed. That's right, Bill. And, they filed lawsuits now, and some other states have filed lawsuits, so they want to make sure that this just keeps on going now. They hope that the courts rule in their favor, and then in October they can decide what they're really going to do. You make a good point. Did you see the report that California had more votes than illegals? Yes. It was about 138% in San Diego County and 144% in LA. Triple digits in every of those 11 counties. It is nice. I'm hoping that the Tom Homan, who's the head of ICE, who said, we're going to start going after these leaders of these cities and states. I say go for it. Absolutely go for it. I wouldn't care if they put these people, took them out in handcuffs or sanctioned them, whatever you want to do, because the law is the law. There are laws on the books, on immigration laws. These people are not obeying those laws. They're protecting the illegal aliens from being here. That is against the law. If you don't like the law, change the law. But if we have a law, then you need to, enforce that law and also follow the law. Robert said, yes, go ICE. Jerry said, yes, follow the law. Isn't Trump trying to pass a 5-year ban from any incoming to use public assistance? Yes, Mrs. Second Amendment. He is trying that. That goes along with the RAISE Act. Anchor babies must go. Hey, Amanda, good to see you. Yeah, I mean, it's really ridiculous. For 8 years, we haven't followed the law. People were allowed to do what they wanted to do. And now it's like, oh, wait, do I have to follow the law? I'm not going to follow the law. And these same people are saying what Trump is doing is unlawful, are the same people that are violating the law. It's just absolutely amazing. So if they're not violating the law, doing what they're doing, how's he violating the law, doing what he's doing? Hey, Frankie, good to see you. I should offer car decals with phone numbers, Lori said. Why are we not arresting these people? Good question, Catherine. Why aren't we? I mixed on anchor babies, not their fault. They don't know another life elsewhere. Shauna, that is sort of true, because living in a border town, what happens is that they're still connected with Mexico. Their families down in Mexico. They go often to Mexico. Many of these individuals, they speak Spanish and English. They understand the Mexican culture. They may have lived here, but they understand both. So, it's not like they don't know anything about Mexican culture or couldn't be there because they have family there. Yeah, but not all our border towns. Well, it's true, but they come through the border. They go back and forth to Mexico all the time. Lavender, yeah, it is. It's a lavender top. So I don't. Trump is the only president willing to talk about what we've been wanting to say for eons. Absolutely. Mike, thank you so much. I appreciate that. First step to cultural jihad is to disrupt society in any way you can, Bill said. Exactly. Please speak English because we don't understand other languages in here. Need to change the law about anchor babies, no citizenship, Asher said. Thank you. We just don't understand what you're saying. We want to understand and be able to communicate with you. Thank you, Robert. Thank you for the good job compliments, everybody. I really appreciate it. I give it my 100% best. I do. This is funny. I have to share this with you. This is San Francisco. Some that are Muslim and sent to a country where they don't know language or have family in war-torn areas. Black and gold. Yeah. It's actually black and purple, so I don't know why it looks different. It's black, white, a little bit of green and purple. Food stamps are down. Yep, I just said that, Kat. Thank you, Danielle, for the super hearts. Thank you. Super hearts for Susan. Thank you, Dawn. Dawn's giving me super hearts on YouTube, and they don't even have them. Isn't that great? Thank you, Dawn. I really appreciate that. So in San Francisco, this young couple... smart couple. It's okay, Kat. A smart couple decided. Obviously they listened to the news. They're really aware of what's going on in their city. They found out that in Presidio, I don't know if any of you know where Presidio is, but it's a street. It's an exclusive neighborhood. Pelosi used to live there. Dianne Feinstein used to live there. And we're talking about multi-million-dollar homes. So there's a street in Presidio, and in the middle it has, trees and flowers and shrubbery and stuff like that. It's kind of an oval-shaped street. The HOA for these multi-million-dollar homes did not pay their tax that they should have paid for years and years and years, and they got away with it. So this couple saw that the street was being auctioned off because of the taxes not being paid, and they bought the street for $90,000. The people who live there now are in an uproar. They want everything rescinded. They're saying, "Oh my gosh, we didn't know about it. These people should not have our street." And so what this couple wants to do is, I can't say that I would like this, but anyway, what the couple is going to do. There's 120 parking spaces on that street. They want to start charging people to park on that street. So you're going to get people from another neighborhood that comes in there that probably needs a place to park because they work nearby, and they're going to park their cars there. And they are going absolutely crazy over that. And so it looks like, I know, Shauna, it looks like this is going to end up probably in the court system because they've been telling the board, we want this rescinded, you've got to do something, you've got to help. So I would love that. If I were, oh, never mind, I won't even say. Hey, Dawn, good to see you. I know Asher's rolling on the floor laughing her butt off. This sounds illegal. Were the homeowners notified of the sale? Well, I think people had, I don't know. I don't know what the city has to send out, if they have to send out an acknowledgement in the paper that there's a sale, or how they go about doing it, or if just the homeowner. I think what they were doing, I heard something about the homeowner association was receiving mail at the wrong place or something like that. So I don't know. So I'm sure it's going to go to court, but it's kind of funny. You have to agree, because most of those people would not want those kind of people parking in their neighborhoods. Yeah. I just think it's funny. That's all. And again, who knows? Maybe they'll win. But I could just see people just parking their old beat up vehicles on the street. It would kind of hurt the social parties. You know what I'm saying? I know. Set up a tent city. Oh, my gosh. I thought cities on the streets, but what do I know? Hey, Teresa, good to see you. I know. It's kind of funny. Well, this was a street in the homeowner association. You know, like California is really big on homeowner associations. How's the homeless there? Right there on the street, whatever. But this couple, they're like, gosh, we thought they would have welcomed us in the neighborhood. And like, no, I don't think so. Hey, Linda. And they paid $90,000, so it's a legitimate sale, but they'll fight that tooth and nail. You can bet. Has to be a private road. I can't believe that county could do much about it. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe they could go after it for the notification if it was incorrect. There's already a tent city there in San Francisco. It's so bad in San Francisco right now that they're actually, this is what I'm reading. I haven't gone there to see. I haven't been to San Francisco in a few years, but there are maps now to tell you where to go to avoid the feces in the street because it's so bad. So that's a pretty bad problem. Never been there and never will. Lori, it's a very, very beautiful city. It really is. Shauna, it's so expensive to live there. I mean, it's unbelievable. I know it's gross, Robin. It is. You own your street in Texas, Wayne said. That's pretty cool. Give me a red state. I know. Or turn California red if we can. I know, Dawn, it's really terrible. Doesn't pass the sniff test. You are funny today. You're on a roll. I love it. Oh, my gosh. Now, with the governor, Jim Justice of West Virginia, switching to Republican, he becomes the 34th Republican governor. And this many Republican governors holding seats hasn't happened since 1922. Yes, I saw where they paid the illegal in San Francisco. What was it? $190,000 because he was frightened in his sanctuary city. I believe it is something of that nature. Yeah. So see, that didn't go to court. They did that. If that had gone to court, there's no way that money would have been paid to him. No way at all. I mean, like, what are the damages? And you're here illegally and you want to sue because your sanctuary city rights were taken from you or, whatever. Put parking meters. Oh, my gosh. Hugh is saying put parking meters on that street. Oh, Hugh. Yeah, but the bad thing about that, Hugh, that's run by the city. I don't know if they could put up their own parking meters. That would be a great idea, though. Good morning, political. What they could do is put up they could put up little signs and have somebody on the sidewalk taking money. That would be good. But San Francisco, boy, I tell you, you have to watch that town because I think I told you this story before. The last time I was there, I was riding the trolley. My husband and we got off in one neighborhood, and this guy and he was succeeding. He was telling people they needed to buy transfer tickets, and he was selling fake tickets, and people were giving him money. And I happened to looked a little closer at his tag, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy is stealing people's money. And so we called, we flagged down the police, and the police got him. Valet parking, that would be great. Oh my gosh. 682% increase in violence in Baja California. Susan, have you heard a special prosecutor was put on for Hillary and so on? I haven't heard yet about the special prosecutor. I heard there's an investigation going on in the House that they're kind of looking at things. But I know we asked for a special prosecutor. I haven't seen news today, unless it just happened. I haven't seen that for Hillary. Has anybody else seen if there's a special prosecutor for Hillary? Good morning, Monique. Just got back from wonderful camping. Oh, now getting back to reality. Monique just got back from camping. How great is that? I can't get my husband to go camping. He hates that. Put non-gun free zone signs up. The people there will move in. Good idea, Doug. Everybody in the neighborhood will sell their homes and leave. Oh my God. I love that. There's something else that Trump is doing. Los Cabos area, 3 dead, 2 wounded in automatic gun shooting, beach resort area. Huh. Wonder if that had anything to do with the drug cartel. So the USDA under Trump is changing their references to climate change. You know how Obama, everything was climate change. Everything that happened was caused by climate change. Yeah, Don, that's what she's just saying. There was a shootout on the beach in Cabo. Don is reporting that too. No AC when camping. You have the great outdoors. Why do you need AC? Especially if you're camping at the beach. Hey, Jamie, good to see you. So the references are now changed from climate change. So no longer are they going to be saying that. But they're going to be saying instead weather extremes. So that's a change. And climate change adaptation change will change to resilience to weather. Make a paper fan. There you go. Robin said her husband tries to get her to go camping. I mean, anybody wants to go camping, I'm up for that. I've been pretty scared about North Korea the last couple of days. Should I be worried? We talked about North Korea in the very beginning of the replay. You may want to go back and talk about it or watch it. It's just, what your opinion is on whether you think they're serious enough or we can be harmed. Mosquitoes, too. There's bug spray or there's those little torches that can keep them away. They could be secretly investigating. Hillary, who knows, Josette said. Needs a USB charger in the tree, Don said. Well, you know where they can stick their climate talking points. Yes. Where the sun don't shine, and that's bad for climate change, right? Avon Skinsosoft works really well. And Jerry, that gets rid of sand fleas if you're in the South Carolina area. West Nile causes climbing in MS, several dead. Oh, in Missouri. Or is it Mississippi? North Korea can't afford to test another missile. Yeah, I don't know, Huey. Hard to say. Mississippi, yeah. West Nile virus is very bad. It's very bad for the horses as well. So there's a West Nile virus shot that the horses get. Zika here last week. I put Avon Skin So Soft and all natural horse spray. Yep. Combine the Avon Skin So Soft and water and spray it on the horses. No Wi-Fi, no electric, no AC. Just beautiful endless Lake Michigan. Feet from campground. We used mosquito wipes and kept them away. Beautiful sunsets. It was peaceful and wonderful. That's where Monique was. Robin said, yes, global warming is hitting us hard. We have below normal temperatures for this time of year. LOL. Yeah. And Al Gore, don't get me started. Now, another thing, outdoors is awesome. Outdoors is so awesome. My horse's name is Bob. I only have one horse. Shauna has horses. Paintballing weather. Gore movie is flopping. Yes, as is Gore. Igor, Asher said. We thought we were past it. We have bug sprayers going through the neighborhood. Oh, Teresa, you have 2 horses. Oh, nice. What are their names? Give me a cabin and I'll go camping. Give me a tent and I'll go camping. That's Bob on my shelf. Yes, Bob's a girl, by the way. The plastic surgery that Gore had. I know, it doesn't look too good. Isn't plastic surgery kind of, affecting the environment in a negative way? You could consider roughing it to be in a room without room service. Oh, my God. Hi, Bob. I named my foal Glamorga? Glamorga? I don't understand that. Is that like glamorous? And I grew up around Arabian horses, Robert said. My horse is a paint. Yes, paintballing is the best. Just don't get hit. Oh, I know. Apple cider vinegar, Skin So Soft, deionized water, eucalyptus oil, on and on and on, Shauna said. Quarter horses here, Marlene said. Did you just assume Bob's gender? No, the guy who had her before me named her Bob because he wanted a boy. And her name goes on, and there's a God story behind her. So one day I'll tell you that. A bag full of surgical waste for the dump. Okay, done. Her name, Promise and Molly. Oh, that's so cute. Tennessee Walkers are so nice, Catherine. I really like to ride them. Best memories are made when camping, Jamie said. Amen, Jamie. Jamie, your profile picture is kind of looks like you're camping. And I love that. Yes. Smooth the sin. I missed the comment from someone. I think that I was just saying that that's beautiful names for your horses. So there's some other news out that Catholics aren't too happy about. It seems that the Pope is expressing his displeasure at Donald Trump being elected president. Former Catholic outreach director for the RNC said that the Pope really wanted Hillary, and the basically calling out Americans who voted for President Trump, doing everything but calling them deplorables, a basket of deplorables. He called them bad Christians. He's saying, we are bad Christians. And he's demonizing conservative American Catholics per this RNC guy, and he's saying that's not going over really well with other Catholics. Hey, Robin, mine was a mix of Tennessee Walker and Quarter Horse. So nice. What does the Pope know? Robin said. Yeah, I know. And I think some of the Catholics, I know that we've had a few people in here that aren't really on board with what the Pope is saying. If the Pope does not approve of Trump, then I choose well. Yeah, they were saying, too, it's pretty rude of him when Donald Trump was there to kind of like sniff the air and say, I smell something bad. That's really bad. Carmen says she's not happy with the Pope. He's far from the Bible. Okay, I will go and talk to the Pope. Okay, Wayne. Trump needs to get out all the Obama leftover people. I agree with that. Robert's back. Julie, hey, Julie, the Pope is mad because without Hillary, they don't get to traffic children together. Oh. Yeah. That was the Pope is very bad. He's pro-abortion. Yeah, the Pope has actually changed his stance, it seems, on a lot of things. And a lot of Americans and other Catholics aren't happy. Thanks for the flowers, Robert. He's ignorant when it comes to theology, Lori said. Fake Pope. Nancy said. Pope needs to concentrate on pedophile priests, somebody else said. Kev said. Pope is covering for pedogate, Shauna said. Yeah, I know the Pope is a socialist. That's what I know for sure. The Pope is a globalist pig, according to Hugh. The Pope needs deliverance, Josette said. Robin said, I'm sorry, but the Pope smoke. I don't trust that man. He's not God. Robin said the Pope needs to mind his own business and start studying the Bible. So I guess everybody has a kind of negative opinion, is what I'm gathering. Spicer didn't see the Pope problem because he knows the truth about the Pope, Nancy said. Wow. Yeah, I thought that was rude to say that when President Trump was there. You're from Pakistan? Well, welcome. Welcome to the scope. In news about insurance, the Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield has announced on Monday that it's going to completely exit Nevada's Obamacare exchange next year, leaving very little doubt that the Affordable Care Act is not sustainable. How many times do we need to say that to the public before they get it? Guess the Pope doesn't know Jesus, Catherine said. Anthem will pull out of Nevada entirely, citing the reason they made the decision to exit as a volatile individual market. So there you go. Someone should take a peek at his closet. Oh my gosh. Also, we are seeing that more than a dozen people have been arrested and charged with federal drug trafficking for allegedly operating sham medical clinics to divert more than 2 million deadly and addictive prescription pills to the black market, according to ICE. And this happened in California, up in Encino. Monique said, when I hear that the Pope favors Hillary, it makes me question his true intentions. I'm Catholic, but my faith in Christ is in Christ and God, our Father, is twofold my faith in the Catholic Church. Robin said, I'm a prime example of how Obamacare is destroying health care. Josette said Obamacare was a sham. Sure was. It's only to get us on single-payer system. Yep, Nancy, it's near your house. He said, listen to this. One recorded conversation has a defendant discussing how one doctor was paid to sit at home while thousands of narcotic pills were prescribed in his name, and Medicare was fraudulently billed $500,000 for patient care. They so far have 2 indictments, which charges 14 defendants, and it's all around or near Los Angeles. Probably someone you may know. Ugh. Let's hope not, but it could be. Do I know about Bitcoin? I do know about Bitcoin. I don't buy Bitcoin. I'm not, I don't follow it to see how much it's worth or anything else. Mark Cuban, who was a total Hillary supporter, said on Twitter, question for you. Why does it matter that any uranium was sold to the Russians or anyone else for that matter? It was Mark trying to do his best Hillary, what difference does it make impression? I'm not sure. Hey, Gary, just asking about you a while ago. Robin's doctors are making it hard on patients to get adequate care. Not all, but some. I have a small amount of Bitcoin. Yeah, I just don't follow it. I'm not for or against it. I just don't follow it. Other people like it and they follow it, and that's great. Hillary Clinton has also hired 2 political operatives from her 2016 presidential campaign to help manage her Onward Together, the resistance program that she has, with that she founded with, I didn't know this, that she founded with Howard Dean. So that's her thing. Hey, Bob, how are you? Also, we're finding out that Elizabeth Warren, the other day, Fox was saying, they showed something saying, Elizabeth Warren saying, I'm not going to run for president in 2020. Be careful if you believe that, and I'll tell you why. There are several new medical buildings popping up in Escondido. Interesting. I know exactly where Escondido is. Warren is formidable. Yes. She basically said, she was out working, right? She was out campaigning. And she not campaigning for president, but just doing, other stuff for the Democrats, probably talking down about Donald Trump. What I always say is that you need to focus on how she's saying it. She's saying we need to focus on the fights in front of us. I'm doing my job every single day. I'm not running for president. I'm doing my work. If you listen to that through like a former practicing attorney's ears, here's what she said. I'm out here. I'm focusing on the fight right now. I'm not out here campaigning and running for president today. That's what she said. And she's saying that, and the Fox immediately said, oh, see there, she's not running in 2020. She just said she's not. No, she didn't. She said, today, I'm out here, I'm focused on what I'm doing, and I'm not running for president, meaning I'm not right today campaigning out here on the presidential trail. I'm out here doing other things and focused on stuff. So I'm not today running for president in 2020. Fox took that as she's not running for president in 2020. Fox got fooled. So yeah, you have to listen to kind of like what she's not saying and the way that she says it. I believe Warren, as far as I can throw her, not far at all. Yes. But she will run if given the choice, and I will be proud to make fun of her, Robin said. Faux news, Polar said. Also, she just stopped one of the confirmation hearings. She just stopped the guy from getting confirmed, which he was one of the people that was supposed to be confirmed, I think, earlier this week or last week. She stopped Assistant Attorney General for Antitrust. His name was, I can't pronounce this, but Macon Del Rahim. And Fox got out Fox. Yes, they did, Greg. I do believe so. Hey, Fire Captain. Thank you for joining us. Warren is against him from the fact that he worked at a law firm of Brownstein, Hyatt, Farber, and Schreck from 2005 to 2017. His clients there include Anthem Incorporated, Qualcomm, and Comcast. He's also lobbied the government to gain support for deals with companies like Google in their $3.1 billion deal with DoubleClick, and Anthem assisting with the $54 billion merger with Cigna Corporation, as well as Blue Cross Blue Shield Association and Johnson & Johnson. Thank you, Fire Captain, for your super hearts. She said that consumer choice is being compromised by concentrated industries in which the top 4 firms control a greater portion of the market. And so she didn't like him for that. Yeah, I don't know, Shauna, if the ratings are dropping for the specialists or not. Robin said she's slap happy today. So we'll have to wait probably until Congress gets back in order to try to get this guy through, if they can possibly get it through. I guess it all depends if John McCain comes back and says, well, they're not going through. I don't know. See how much damage John McCain can do when he gets back. Let's see. I know we talked about the other day when Planned Parenthood. Remember when the DCCC said that we don't want to... Does Trump have diabetes? I don't know. Never heard. They're saying that we don't want to exclude people who are pro-life candidates. So the Democrats are saying the one way that we need to get back our party, let's not exclude people who are pro-life. Let's include them in pro-choice. And remember, the woman from Planned Parenthood, Cecile Richards, says, absolutely not. We only want to help pro-choice Democrats because it's against women. It's war on women. Thank you, Jessette. And so, that's what she wants them to do. No, I don't think Bob is trolling. He tries not to anyway. But Jerry Brown is going against Cecile Richards of Planned Parenthood. He's saying that the party needs to be more inclusive if they want to regain control of the House in 2018 because the Democratic base is shifting. He said that on Meet the Press. He said that Democrats need to be open to pro-life candidates, and he rejected the idea of ideological purity. He said, I'd say, look, even on the abortion issue, it wasn't very long ago that a number of Catholic Democrats were opposed to abortion. So the fact that somebody believes today what most people believed 50 years ago should not be the basis for their exclusion. But Howard Dean came out and said, after he spoke, and said, well, I'm afraid I'll be withholding my support for the DCCC if that is true. And then the pro-choice American organization said, abortion is not a fringe issue. Abortion is liberty. So there's a split in the Democrat Party yeah, exactly. But, Jerry Brown can't run again. That's Meet the Depressed. So what's The View? It's got to have a name like that, too. Jerry Brown can't run again, but that they're trying to get the party back together because the party is divided. You've got these really extreme the Pew and LePew. I love it. The Spew and LePew. Great names. Oh my gosh, great names. They're trying to bring the Democrat Party together again because it's very left wing over here and sort of the leftover Kennedy Democrats. I can't get the picture of John McCain raising his disabled arm to give the thumbs down. Can't get that out of your head. The Pooh, love that too. Hedrick would love this. Well, bring him on in. Him and Obama tore it up. God. Margaret Sanger was the founder of Planned Parenthood. Yes, just that. Absolutely. See you later, Hugh. Have a great day in Canada. Can't stand that show. I don't watch that show. Would not even want to watch 2 seconds of that show. Joy Behar is the number one reason. Whoopi Goldberg, whatever. The Poop, where news stinks. That's a great one, Jerry. God. The Poop, where news stinks. Oh, my God. Yep, it reminds you of the Pepe Le Pew cartoons from years and years ago. Today, that would be sexual harassment, what Pepe Le Pew did then, right? Everything now is you can't do anything. The slew of Libyans. Oh, you guys are way too much today. Way too much. Oh, Huey. And laughing, making me laugh so hard today. Your battery. Skunk hats in place of pea hats. We should do that. Oh my gosh, we should make skunk hats and sell them. That would be so great. It's only disagreeable because they don't spew support for the... No, that's not true. It's disagreeable because they are disagreeable. They're disagreeable to people with common sense who want to watch those things. All right, everybody. I know, entrepreneurs. All right, everybody, thank you so much for coming in. If you guys would, please retweet this to everybody that you know. Have a wonderful, great day. Everybody on Facebook and YouTube, if you would also share this. And YouTube, if you could, give me some thumbs up. That would be great on your way out. Thank you so much. Thanks. Thank you. Fun show, everybody. Thank you for all the laughs today. It was really great. Thank you, Lori. We'll see everybody back here tomorrow. And again, please retweet this if you will. God bless you all. Have a great day. Let's go out and keep winning. Let's make America great. Continue to make it great. I can never get off of this, but if I can, I'll try to shut down Periscope pretty soon. It never wants me to leave. Never. There he goes again. All right, you guys. Thanks so much. See you later. Everybody on YouTube, see you later. Thank you so much. Have a great day. God